Hi, I'm Tanker. This is Tanker's Review, and today we're talking about World of Warcraft and its upcoming expansion pack, the Legion. Is it going to be enough to save World of Warcraft? Me personally, I would have to say no. The current numbers playing World of Warcraft right now is 5.6 million. When World of Warcraft was first released, its player base was 4 to 6 million. Once BC came out, it went up to about 12 million. Wrath of the Lich King came out, it went up to about 18 million at one point there. But since then, the player base has been on a steady decline to the point where Warlords of Draenor boosted the numbers up to 10 million, but Blizzard couldn't hold on to them. And at the end of the day, Blizzard has done this to themselves, really. When you think about it, you were told there would never be flying. Never ever will you fly in Warlords of Draenor. Now, there's an upcoming patch which allows you to fly in Warlords of Draenor. As long as you did every quest in the area, as long as you explore everything in Warlords of Draenor, and so forth and so forth, you can fly. And then on top of that, because you earned the achievement to fly, every other character that you have also learns to fly. So, okay, never ever flying to, hey, we're going to let you fly now. Okay, fine. What about the dungeons? You also said dungeons were pointless, so you're not spending time on designing them anymore. But in the upcoming expansion pack, Legion, there's 12 dungeons. What's going on there? You originally said dungeons were pointless after a certain point, so therefore there was no real need for you to actually spend time designing them. Because if you look at World of Warcraft itself, vanilla, before Burning Crusade, before all that, but vanilla, the dungeons were the main focus of World of Warcraft. Everything was revolves around you doing a dungeon. It was Skolo, it was Strathome Dead, Strathome Undead, Lobers, Ubers, all this. It was all focused around dungeons. It was great. It really was. And if you do any of those dungeons at the actual proper level without the leveling gear, they are really hard and they are very intense to the point where you need CC. You need someone there to sheep something. You need someone there to pull it. You need someone there to feign death or whatnot. You need all those classes and you need the mechanics in which they had. To nowadays, the dungeons, it's, oh, you're a paladin and you can AoE tank? Sweet, let's go, bruh. And that's pretty much the way it is. Oh, you're a warrior? Oh, sweet, you got thunderclap? Okay, cool, bro, let's go. And that's how it is. And the same thing goes with the druid. You just run in. At the moment, on my druid, I literally hit one button and I tank. It is literally a one-button tanking machine. And that I find stupid. But heck, I still play the druid, so technically that might make me stupid. But it's the way it is. I just run in, hit thrash, and just keep running, hitting thrash, hitting thrash, hitting thrash. It was to the point that my partner was playing with me because we were doing the Time Warp dungeons, which is Blizzard's another attempt to try and save World of Warcraft from its demise by recycling old Burning Crusade content, which I take my hat off to, but really, come on. So anyway, I went AFK. I'm there on the boss. I've generated enough aggro and went AFK and went over and said to my partner, look at that tank. Look at it. It's the most perfect tank you've ever seen. This dude is just holding aggro. It is so perfect. Because at the end of the day, that's all tanks do now, is race in, hit it, and then go, okay guys, come on, you can unload now. Like, really, is that it? What about Soul Shatter or, you know, some sort of tricks of the trade and stuff like that? Like, what happened to all that? Don't we do it anymore? Because there's no aggro generation on any class but the warriors or the tank for that run. It's just, that's it. That one tank generates that much aggro. It's not funny. There's no real anything anymore with this game. It is complete easy mode when it comes to this game. But yet, during this Gamescom, or whatever it's called, they're sitting there talking about how they want to bring back the players from 10 years ago, 5 years ago. We want them back to be with us, playing with us in our new fantasy world. Okay, you want us to come back and play in your new fantasy world. Okay, sure. How about actually making the game a bit more fun? How about bringing back real aggro table? You know, the one thing that separated you from every other MMO on the market, you know, like in Dark Lineage and Dark Lineage 2, all aggro was whoever hit it first, that was the tank. And that's pretty much what it is when it comes to World of Warcraft now. Whoever hits it first is the tank. World of Warcraft got famous because they had a revolutionary idea of aggro generation. In other words, stating that just because he's the tank, it doesn't mean that hunter over there, who's too stupid to play his class anyway, won't pull the boss off him. You know, that's the way it sits. Nowadays, it's, oh, yeah, you're the tank? Yeah, it's all yours, man. Even though I'm a hunter, too stupid to play my class anyway, I won't come anywhere near you in aggro generation because, Blizzard hasn't designed or updated the aggro table in a fair few years, so you're fine, man. You just go tank. You do your thing. And then, really, what's the point of playing a tank when there's no aggro generation table? A druid is so stupid when it comes to tanking. A warrior is on the verge of becoming as bad as what a druid is. DK, well, Runestrike, you know, thank you very much. You know, it's coming pointless. It's to the point where Blizzard has just constantly fucked up and they don't know how to fix it. So at the end of the day, this expansion pack they're coming out with is supposed to be the one to fix it. Me personally, this expansion pack coming out now is just nothing but a cash grab. I swear, it was meant to be all the future expansions and stuff like that. And then Blizzard, the designers of World of Warcraft, got told by Blizzard, look, enough's enough. Blizzard, we're done. We're not losing money on World of Warcraft anymore. You need to fix it now or do whatever you can now because after this, you're done. So what they did was take every future expansion pack, every future bit of content they were going to release for like probably the next 2 expansions because like, let's face it, that's pretty much what Blizzard's working on. The next 2 after the current one. So the current one's Warlords Adrenal. They had 2 more planned after that, and that's it. Blizzard likes to make you think that they got like 50 years worth of the content. No, they fucking don't. But anyway, what they've done is they've taken that 2 years worth of content and crammed it into one expansion pack called Legion. Hence the reason why we get 12 dungeons now. Me personally, I'm welcoming 12 dungeons. But whether that is actually going to be decent content or not is another story. World of Warcraft dungeons were perfect. They really were. Ubers, Lobers, BRD if you wish, but Ubers, you know, it was perfect. It was a great design. Skolo was a great design. Stratholme, the undead side, was a great design. But yet they haven't really gone back to that. Maybe in this expansion pack they will. But then again, this is Blizzard, who has dictated to the players and told the players countless times, you just have to get used to it and deal with what we give you. I'm Tanker. This has been my review. Like, comment, subscribe. Here's hoping World of Warcraft does have one left.